YouTube video. Little secrets. Okay.
So, we're going to start off with the Mima Mounds today. In our last episode, I hope you've watched it. I hope you've
better
heard it.
We better have.
I was talking about how the alien human hybrids is going to connect back into here, and here we are connecting it back.
Absolutely. And let us preface the video with, we are not actually going to talk about Bigfoot today. I'm so sorry. Oh. But we need a whole video to do a Bigfoot special because there's just way too much out there. There's like different types. There's so much knowledge, and I feel like we're going to need an entire video for that. So we're going to hold off on that, you guys. But it will be soon, I promise.
It might be the very third episode.
Absolutely. The episode 3, the third episode.
The very third. Anyway, okay. Should we start off with the facts or just go into lying?
All right, let's go right into it with reading some facts and just giving you guys some background knowledge on the subject.
Yeah.
My sources for this information is mimamounds.com and Wikipedia, and it is a natural occurrence, and they are composed of loose, unsatrified gravel sediment. And the word Mima comes from Chinook jargon, and it means a little further along or downstream. And they're shaped like in a geometric pattern, so like they're not like, yeah, the mounds are like in this geometric pattern that seems interesting. Yes, very. And some of the scientists believe that they are vernal pools, which are seasonally filled pools underneath the surface of the dirt.
Yeah, it's like very specific circumstances for that.
Yes.
Others believe that they're actually massive gophers, and that's why there's like, there's no like gopher hill plug, you know those. But like if they were prehistoric, would that be gone? I don't think that'd be there anymore.
I'm thinking that maybe the wind or just,
just erosion in general.
Yeah, in general, I feel like they've definitely shrunk in size since they popped up, but I'm sure they could be giant gopher hills because, I mean, like,
why not?
Why not? Why not? There could be a colony of gophers under there and we don't even know that they're underneath us. Anyways, they can be from 3 to 8 feet in height and 10 to 70 feet in diameter, which
70 feet is
pretty
crazy.
fucking huge. So I guess they're not all the same size, but they are in a geometric pattern, so they still do like line up with each other. But it's very interesting, and I think we should film an episode there because they have little towers where you can look out. You can look out on the.
It's actually really pretty.
It is very pretty. If you guys ever in Washington State, you should definitely go visit there. It's really pretty, and you can have a little picnic or something.
Yep. And there's like cool hiking trails.
Absolutely.
Around.
Well, let's get into it about what we think is the reason for these suspicious mounds that you may see if you come visit.
And this is the tying back in part here.
Yes, absolutely. Take it away.
Okay, so a little flashback to last episode, a little reminder of the alien human hybrid. So like, well, I'm not going to go into deep, but what if like these hybrids can't really drink human water? And however long ago aliens visited and started first abducting and like reproducing. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
With humans, like what if they found out that the hybrids could not drink like our water?
They cannot survive on it. It probably has something in it that is not good for them that their alien bodies have not come into contact with from their planet. So obviously they're like, it's like how.
Yeah, that's a reason why like we're believing like. What if that way? Like, there's water in them.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if maybe they had somehow transported drinkable water, or maybe even fluids that are their source of nutrients from their planet with their ships and put them into the ground, and they are storing them like how you make. There's some food where I thought it was bulgogi, but it might not be. But you have to bury it, and you have to like let it. Yeah, probably like those too. But you gotta bury it, and then it'll be good after a little bit, and that's when you eat it.
Also, why do you think all those cows are abducted? They're liquefying them and putting them in the ground.
Yeah, because why else are they abducting cows? Specifically cows. There must be something about cows that's either like special, like nutrient wise, or maybe they're like. I really don't know. What is so special about cows? What is it?
Yeah.
Maybe it reminds them of like a creature from their home planet, and they have like.
That's true. How many similarities do we have with them?
Y'all guys ever played the game fucking called? Cow evolution. You just keep evolving your cows by breeding them, and then eventually it becomes like weird alien cows. So maybe that's what they're gonna do, and then they'll be able to eat them. But I don't want to know. I don't want to know how you turn a cow into an alien cow by breeding.
Ooh.
Don't. Let's not go into that.
Don't dwell on that too
Don't
long.
Don't think about that.
It'll mess you up,
guys. Not
Trust.
something for you to think about right now.
No.
Something else. Something positive. They could be a source of water or food or something. Because really, how many of you guys have actually dug them up?
It's true.
What do you say?
I was gonna say, what if they're like incubators?
That could also be. What if they have literal alien human hybrid embryos in the ground that are being grown? Like, you know, like those like typical like science movies where they have someone like in a capsule, like in a green goo, and they're like floating and they have like an umbilical cord attached to like a nutrient pod. What if that is what is underneath there? Because I don't trust that our government would tell us if they did research on it and they found that there was nothing wrong with them, because they said, oh, we found that it's just a weird type of dirt and there might be vernal pools, but I don't trust it.
You're freaking me out, man.
I think we should go to the Mima Mounds and get like supersonic listening gear and stick it into one of the mounds and see if we can hear. And we'll know.
Yeah.
Right away. We'll know.
Anyway, yeah. That's really all I had about.
Yeah, I feel like that caps it, you guys. We're done. We're done. Anyways, the next topic that we have that I'd like to introduce to you guys. Melonheads.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Melonheads. Okay, so starting off, there's a lot of different stories about different Melonheads. I got this story from Ohio, from Kirkland, Ohio.
Kirkland, Ohio.
Yeah.
Interesting name.
Land of Kirk. Sorry.
We have some facts for you here.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So
kind of. I think it's very interesting.
So there's this Dr. Crow, and he like adopted all these orphan kids who had I believe it's hydrocephalus.
Yeah.
It's water on the brain. Their heads are larger and they have a lot of water and
like fluids.
They have a lot of extra fluid. And this condition, I'm pretty sure it can be fatal sometimes. I don't think it's comfortable at all.
I bet not.
No, I bet not.
I've seen babies with them before. It's very it's a very swollen look.
Very melon-like.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone has been able to live with this condition and have like a good quality of life. Because I wonder if it affects your brain function as well, or if it's just sort of like a abnormality, like physically.
I think it puts pressure on the brain.
I would assume, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can get surgery to get it fixed.
I'm sure you could like stick a needle in there and like drain it like a cyst, or you could get like it out. But I wonder if it's like an overproduction of fluid where it keeps refilling if you drain it, or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Large hairless heads and malformed bodies. I see.
So Dr. Crow, he like performed tests and all this on the children and sorry, and made them more like grotesque and just made their heads bigger, put more fluids in them.
Yeah, it says injected them with more fluid into their brains. Well, it says eventually the legend continues and the children killed Crow, burning the orphanage, and retreated to the surrounding forest to supposedly feed on babies.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And I heard this story, and these people, they were walking, and it was dark, and they were walking through the woods, and they were told to stay away from this part of the forest, but obviously they wanted to go still, so they went. And saw the Melonheads, and the Melonheads saw them, and they started chasing them.
Ooh.
And they, like, very narrowly escaped. It was something like that.
I'm wondering now if the hydrocephalus condition also, like I said, affects brain function, because if they started off with a normal thought process, I can assume they start off as a normal human, but because they are so experimented on as kids and so highly abused, it can turn them into like a very violent creature. It says that they're feeding on babies, and living in the forest, and you think like that you want to liberate them from this doctor who is experimenting on them, because it sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But I wonder if, like, he created this evil, and I wonder if they are still, like, people, or if they're
too far gone.
Yeah, exactly.
I have two things. One is, are they, like, still kids now, or have they grown up and they've, like, reproduced with each other and it's just more of the same condition? And also, they were so, like, abused and mistreated growing up, and they're like that now. I know that there's been studies where this guy took, I believe it was four groups of children. I forget all that he put them through, but one of the groups of children were constantly told that they weren't enough, they're terrible, they're bad, they always made mistakes, everything like that, and they ended up being, like, more depressed and just bad children because that's what they were told.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting, the effects.
Yeah, it's kind of like you become what you're treated like. So if he treated them like monsters, I feel like that made them sort of become monsters.
Yeah, that's all they know.
It's very unfortunate, because I wonder, it says he was experimenting on them since they were, like, babies. I wonder if they have any ability for speech, or like, I wonder what their thought process is. Do they have regular brain function as, like, other humans do, or are they kind of, like, more like primal brained?
Yeah.
And sort of like just fight or flight, kill or die. And I wonder, I tend to wonder, yes. And I do feel bad for them too, because, like, imagine being experimented on as a baby because you have like a defect.
And, like, they were not kept in, I mean, probably obviously they were not kept in good conditions. Like, they were locked in cages in the basement type shit, you know? Like, that does stuff to your brain.
What the fuck going on in Cleveland, bro?
Cleveland, Ohio. What the hell y'all doing? Lake County.
The suburb of Kirkland. Yeah, there's a Kirkland, Washington as well. I wonder if the same shit's been going down there. I wonder. But that, the story, it's not as much scary to me as it is just sad.
Yeah.
I just feel very unfortunate that these people were treated so poorly.
I do have a drink in here. Sorry.
It's and I do wonder if they're still in said forest, because what year did this occur in? I don't know if there's any explanation of when this did occur specifically.
I think it was like the 90s, something like that.
They totally could still be there. They absolutely could still be there. Sounds like we're taking a trip to Cleveland. I don't really want to go to Cleveland.
Watch out for us.
We're gonna be
This is really good.
we need like a sonar machine.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you. Yeah, I mean, we're up to 15 minutes on our episode now. I think we can cap it if we really would like to. Yep. Do we have any lasting thoughts that might have popped into our head? Do you want to take a 10-second silent moment to see if anything pops up for either of the subjects?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I have one thought.
Let's hear it.
If it is not the aliens or the gophers, if it's not the aliens or the prehistoric gophers that has sort of created the Mima Mounds, we're going back to that. We're going back to the Mima Mounds. If it is not them who hath created it, then who? I do tend to wonder, like, could it be a man-made thing, but so far back, like you know, like what ancient civilization?
Ancient aliens. No, but like there's actually in like more eastern Washington, there are actually, I forget what they're called. I have to burp so bad. They're. I warned you. There's actual, like the effigy mounds in, I think, Ohio or something like that.
Connection? I think so.
My voice cracks.
It's okay, I was yelling.
Okay. But there's actual mounds like that, and they're like in shape of like a snake and like a horse or something like that.
That's so interesting.
Are
like
these
the AI photo of the island that looks like a woman that my mom and my grandma fell for and showed me about it. It was so amazing.
Oh,
guys, do not fall
wow.
for AI, please. Try your hardest.
Please don't.
It's It's a real problem these days. I keep falling for it.
Kind of same.
I feel like terrible.
It's getting too good.
I know. I feel
I
feel awful afterwards.
What if the Mima Mounds are something like the effigy mounds in Eastern America?
Light bulb. What if? What if I hear effigy? I think. And so I'm wondering, is there buried like remains so deep in there of the people from that far back, like the first humans? But that's what I'm thinking is like at the same time, I know that they weren't supposed to be like that advanced or intelligent. But then you think about the pyramids and stuff like that, where it's like, how did that happen? And I'm wondering if the geometric pattern means something. What does this mean? And also,
what does it look like from space?
I know, that's what I want to know. We should look this up. And we're going to input a photo right here of like an overview of what they look like in the video. Yep. So look for that. Ding. Yes. But I'm wondering, because it says that some of them are smaller and some of them are bigger, but they're still in a geometric pattern, I wonder if there is something like a message somewhere in there. Maybe like, not like Morse code necessarily, but like a message of like a language we can't decipher.
Yes. Also, thinking about the bigger ones, up to like freaking 70 feet, were these like supposed to be burial mounds? Because you know how some Native American tribes, they have burial mounds.
Yeah.
Were they like made maybe for this purpose and they were just never used for whatever reason?
Could be. Yeah, I really do wonder. And whatever scientists say they've come to as a conclusion for it, because I keep hearing that they don't know what it is still. But then when you look it up on Wikipedia, it says, "Oh, it has been determined that it's this thing." I don't believe it because I just don't. I don't understand it being vernal pools. I understand what they are, but it literally rains every part of the year in Washington.
Literally Washington, guys.
So if it's a pool that only fills seasonally, you'd think that would be in a place where it is rainy only one season of the year. It is rainy winter, it is rainy spring, sometimes even in the summer and in the fall. So there is no way.
It's literally raining right now.
There is literally no way that is that way. And also, it rains so much that the roads flood here, like right by Mima Mounds where I live. I live literally right next to them. And I can tell you right now, they don't shrink and grow with the rain. And if the vernal pools fill too much, they would push up on the dirt, and then they would grow. They would get bigger if it was raining too much, and they don't. So I tend to wonder what's going on there. What is with that? You guys are trying to lie to me, and I live too close to the situation to see anything different of it. Yep. Yeah. Shout out Gate. That's where I live, but it doesn't have a zip code because it's such a small section of a town. And also because it got burnt down because they made enemies with the wrong people and the entire town got burnt down and everyone got murdered. We can do a little episode on that if you'd like.
We should do this ripped Gate.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I live like literally.
Yep.
Actually, I don't, guys. You don't know where I live.
You don't know where she lives.
Hold on. I won't. I'm gonna cut that part out. Okay, I think that caps our episode. We're on a 20-minute right now, let's just cap it off now, and we'll catch you guys.
We will catch you next time.
In the next episode. I don't know what it's gonna be about, but you'll find out.
Should, in the comments, tell us what you want us to talk about. Like, give us some ideas. We have a lot of stuff written down. We have like about 20 things, maybe.
We are not afraid to go out and find the information in person as well. If you have anything local, let us know.
We're also not afraid to lie, so we'll just make stuff up also if need be.
Yeah, it's okay. So. We'll just start making our own urban legends, okay?
That's how they were made.
If y'all don't give us enough content, we will make our own content.
I kind of want to talk about those alopecia bitches of the break.
She's not talking about actually people with alopecia, okay, you guys? I promise you, we're not like that. She loves people with alopecia. She sent me a video of one of them today. She sent me a video of a girl with alopecia ripping her wig off in front of a group of guys like today. She loves alopecia people. We love you guys, especially when you tattoo on your eyebrows. Oof, it looks fierce. Okay, so we talk about the rake specifically. I promise. Anyway. Oh my god. Anyways,
You're the reason we're making it big.
we love you guys. Peace. Peace to you guys. Okay. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!